Season 2, Episode 3 of The Americans. Let me try to fix my light a little bit. Wait, that's not less. I need more, but in a different direction. That what? Oh yeah, that's flattering. That's very flattering. What is over just a little bit? So what was it? Season 2, Episode 3 of The Americans. Excuse me. I hate to say it, but well, I woke up from a nap before I watched this, so definitely not 100%. I'm definitely not 100%. Um, I guess I could give an overview of the episode. Let's see. So, okay, that's where I wanted to go with this. Um, their daughter, she is getting way more nosy. I was gonna say is, I'm not a parent. I've never been a parent. Never even been around kids. I've never watched kids grow up. I don't know if this is typical teenage behavior. She's just, I guess this is her way of rebelling. She wants to know what's going on. For some reason, she's really curious. I don't know why. They haven't given a reason for her curiosity. I can understand wanting to go against what your parents have always told you, but I mean, it might be a little bit of a stretch. I don't know. I feel like it's a little bit of a stretch, her behavior. But at any rate, she's getting closer and closer to, I guess, whatever truth she's seeking. Now, Stan, the neighbor, the FBI neighbor, man, he is a hell of an agent. I mean, he's got his hands and feet involved in every major case that the Bureau is handling at this particular time period, I think. I mean, he's shooting bad guys left and right. Well, supposed bad guys. A little bit of this, a little bit of that. I mean, and of course, he's still dealing with the issues at home. And I think he's trying to understand him and his wife's relationship. It should be a class taught on that. I'm not. I just think they haven't given us enough. Well, they haven't given me enough as a viewer. Haven't given me enough to make a to construct a logical opinion on those two's relationship. If that makes any sense. I know my words are kind of all over the place, and I'm talking a little bit slower. And I'm telling you, I just woke up from a nap and decided to watch this episode. But yeah, I don't. Hey, excuse me. Hey, knock it off. My dog. Yeah, I don't know that they haven't given enough information for me to make a solid decision or to choose sides if that's the thing. It's just she apparently wants to go a different direction. She doesn't feel good in her own skin, or the little bit information that's given that's what I gather. And he's just like, okay, sure, you look pretty. Here's some makeup and some jewels, or let's take a vacation. He's just trying to, I guess, he's taking shots in the dark, basically. It's surprising. He's taking shots in the dark in this situation, but he's such a cold calculator when it comes to his job. Maybe that's the thing. I don't know. The son, of course, I wouldn't necessarily call him oblivious, but I'm still stuck on the fact of the complete turnaround he's had. Because when the two main characters broke up, the two spies, when they broke up for their separation, I mean, he was separated from society basically at that point. And then as soon as they get back together, he's the same kid again. Doesn't work like that. I know it doesn't, because I was in this situation, but my parents never got back together. But nevertheless, it doesn't work like that. You don't just come back, oh, I'm happy again. No, that's unrealistic. But I guess you can you can attribute that to Hollywood or TV magic. A little upset about that, if you can tell. What else happens in this episode? I guess I could finish talking about Stan. Now, Stan, he, like I say, I don't have too much information on his actual wife, but now the Russian girl the inevitables happen. He's literally falling in love with her. But it could be him just acting to get a little bit more leverage over her because I think she has some feelings for him as well. Not 100%. Um, Looks like it's going that way. They might have a genuine affection for one another, but they're both uh, playing multiple games at the same time. So, I mean, that is. Let's see what else happens here. Oh, so the team that was in America in tandem with our two main characters, of course, when I was it last episode, a couple episodes ago, they were murdered with their daughter, and the son was sole survivor. Now, there's a letter explaining who his parents were that was supposed to be given to him by Elizabeth, the female main character, but she decides not to give it to him for whatever reason. I guess it would be too confusing at that particular time, and he's got a lot on his plate as is. I mean, he's about to go into college. He's about to basically uh, take a fork because there's it's a funny way to explain it. So I think if everything is normal and goes according to plan, as a child, you pretty much have no worries up until high school. For the most part, you pretty much have no major worries up until high school. Then when you get into high school, I feel like an individual starts wanting to seek more attention and gratification from your peers. I'm spitballing here, I guess that's the right term to use. But yeah, you want to find your place in this world. Not necessarily something that turns on as soon as you hit ninth grade. It seems like when you get introduced to a larger pool of people and their experiences, you want to be unique and stick out. You want to be unique and stick out, and you want to be respected and just yeah, you want to be respected and not thought of as weird. All these emotions are swirling around, and plus, yeah, you got a lot of hormones starting to pop up and rear their ugly heads. Um, then after high school, you've got. I'm assuming. I feel like that's the first. In most situations, I feel like after high school, you're going to reach your first fork in life. Do I continue school if that's a possibility? Do I get a job if I don't already have one? Do I go in the military? What am I going to do? That's that first fork. I don't even know where I was going with this. So, oh yeah, tying into the young man. So he's at that first fork in his life right now, and on top of all that, he walks in on his family who have been brutally murdered. They're not coming back. There's no reset button, and it was done in such a horrific fashion. So he has that to deal with, plus this big life decision he has to make right now. So I can see where she's coming from, not wanting to confuse him more by giving him a letter saying, "Oh yeah, by the way, we're actually Russian and we're spies. This is where I'm from. This is where your father's from. Blah 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 blah." That would probably, that would probably, yeah, probably make his uh, psyche or is psyche the right word? That would probably make him go completely insane. I can understand that, but I wouldn't have burnt the letter. But I guess she has to burn the letter. I would have held it till he's a little bit older, if I make it that long, and then pass it on to him, so at least he could. I don't know. That's an interesting question. That is an interesting question. Would you want to live your life through its completion in ignorance? I mean, you wouldn't necessarily be living in ignorance because you don't know what else is out there, or you don't know what the possibilities are surrounding your family. You just know your family as they were before they got murdered. I don't know. I guess I probably would live like that. I guess the monkey wrench gets thrown in there when you think there could be a possibility of something else being true. I guess that is the monkey wrench. But if the monkey wrench never, if you don't know the monkey wrench exists, then it's not a problem for you. You just like, hey, my parents and my sister were all murdered by some sick bastard or something like that. Then I decided to continue on my life and not give up and be successful in their memory and raise my own family, make sure I protect them, or whatever the case is. I don't know. So I'm going to end this video right here. A little more light. Come on, a little more light. God damn it. There we go. That works. Well, actually, that didn't work. That made it kind of light. Oh, now that's a lot of light. Let me move it over here. Fiddle fucking around with this light. So, if you like me talking about TV shows and movies, go check out some of my other videos. I have several TV shows. Breaking Bad, Mandalorian, Godfather in Harlem, miniseries Chernobyl, and quite a few movies as well. Sprinkled in there though. Go check those out and subscribe. I was gonna try and make a joke out of it. I just want you to subscribe. So take your finger and simple as that. And I'm done now. So I'm going to stop the video.